Welcome back. Tonight in politics, new reports of election fraud in North Carolina that has some questioning, well, the integrity when you go to the polls once again. It's an issue that came up constantly in Georgia's general election. And let's talk about this. Joining us right now to explain what happened and what it means is CBS 46 political analyst, University professor Dr. Rashad Richey. Welcome, Rashad.
Thank you.
So here in Georgia, the absentee ballots, because that's really what we're talking about with the North Carolina issue, they were the focus of so much attention, election integrity accusations. In North Carolina, they're having that major issue with ballots too. One race still up in the air. Tell us more about it.
This is not the same as the state of Georgia. Sharon, in Georgia, there was an argument about uniformity, policy, and basic neglect, and that's how these votes did not translate. However, in North Carolina, this is an issue of actual criminal intent. So that's the main difference. And I got to say this, the state decided not to certify the election twice. When a state decides not to certify an election 2 times, that's not just smoke, that's fire.
Yeah, and so the Republicans were the benefit of this time around in North Carolina. It appears even the Republican leader in the state of North Carolina now saying that, hey, we got a big problem on our hands.
Right.
But again, Georgia, North Carolina, Georgia. Do you see a relationship there?
There's not a relationship in the sense of how this action happened. Let me explain North Carolina a little deeper. Basically, what happened in North Carolina, according to the reports and according to confirmations through affidavits that are signed, there was a person hired, maybe multiple people hired, in order to go around and actually collect absentee ballots. It seems as if that person hired was connected to the campaign of the Republican, and those absentee ballots never made it to the voting precinct. Here's how they know that. Because one of the precincts is only 19% Republican, one of the counties, 19% Republican, but the Republican won by 24 percentage points. Yeah. Unheard of and virtually impossible. Yeah,
it does seem so. So people are asking now, what's the fix? And meantime, Nancy Pelosi threatening, I won't even seat this Republican, Mark Harris. Can she do that? Does Congress have the power not to seat someone?
She can threaten, but she probably should go back and read the 1969 Supreme Court decision. They do have the right not to seat a member within their body as Congress or as Senate under Article 1, Section 5 of the Constitution. However, in 1969, the Supreme Court made a ruling and said their power was limited to qualification only. So if you can't prove that somehow they were not legally able to run for Congress, the U.S. Congress has no authority to step in and not seat them.
Bottom line, it's a mess, huh, Rashad?
Hot mess.
Yeah, hot mess. Thanks so much.
Thank you.